A lot of times the conundrum is, do you record your compressors and your equalizers to tape or into Pro Tools or into your DAW, or do you record it flat without anything and then add those later? I'm a firm believer in commitment. I really believe that if you're not ready to commit, you're not ready to record. So I might use a gentle compression going into the DAW or into my tape machine. From now on, I'm just going to call everything tape. Okay, stay with me. Uh, so if I'm going to do that, record the tape, I'm probably going to use a more gentle type of compression. Now, back in the day, we had to use a compression going to tape, to real tape, because if we didn't get the signal loud enough, and then we turn that signal up, we're not only turning the signal we recorded, we're turning up all the background noise that the tape itself generated, and we call that hiss. So it was very important to record everything as loud as possible to tape. Now, in the digital world, we thought that if you don't record loud enough, you don't get efficient use of all the bits. So if you recorded kind of low in a 24-bit word, you might only get 16 bits. Don't worry about that. Just don't worry about it. So having said all that, I like to take a very small ratio, a 2-to-1, 3-to-1 at the most, and a slow attack time, and then I set the release time based on the tempo. And I'm very careful to make sure that I can't hear the compressor working. Now, in the digital world, you can do both. You can record one through the compressor, just make sure that your commitment was okay, and you record one without it. 1176s are like the granddaddy of them all. The newer one, like I said, is a CL1B Tube Tech. Some other compressors I like are the 2044 by Avalon, but there's some great compressors. I'm using one called the Locomotive that I like a lot, 14B, and just a great sounding vocal compressor. Shadow Hills makes some great ones. And don't be afraid to use plugins as you record. You've got to be careful for latency and things like that, but lots and lots and lots of my friends record in Pro Tools and don't have any problems. So compression is a very good tool. I tend to use more of it in the mixing part of the process than the recording part of the process, but sometimes you want to hear how it's going to sit in the mix, and so I like a little bit of gentle compression, and I like to hear the coloration that I can get with various types of compressors. Now in the plugin world, God, there's so many. The Klanghelm MJUC, I love that. I love the U73B. I like those compressors, the UAD style compressors, 1176s, those are all great. Waves make some great ones. Man, it's just hard to find a bad plug-in compressor. So compression is your friend. It has a use. It's hard to anticipate exactly what style compression you need and want until you put the song in the track itself. So try and give yourself as good a rough mix as you can, and that'll help you get closer to your goals on the compression.